Never good.
Yeah, and you lose your wife, and you early on you learn that these people living there think the ends of times are coming, and your wife has something to do with it.
And
Oh no!
immediately, like Outlast fans are like, it's already so crazy because we did not have too many outdoor environments. I mean, you start the game, there's a few points where you go from like building to building, and I don't think Whistleblower had any outdoor environment. So this is totally like a new approach.
Yeah, we didn't want the sequel to feel like just a longer DLC, so we wanted to give players something new. And we're going to mix up environments a lot more than we did in the first game. So more open environments, but we're still going to have corridors, and the whole game will feel like just one big descent into hell.
Awesome. And immediately it looks fantastic, by the way. So great work on that. So, I mean, the other big thing, if I'm a player from the first game, I noticed that, like, I don't necessarily have my ally throughout the whole thing, which is a camera. Do I have anything similar in this game, or will be experiencing the game totally differently?
No, the core gameplay is pretty much the same as the first one.
Okay.
We added a few things here and there, of course, to keep it fresh. But at its core, it's a game of exploration, running and hiding, and looking for batteries.
Yeah, I was going to say looking for batteries.
Okay,
Night
there we go.
I was waiting for it. That's how I spent almost the entire damn game. The night vision. Now,
you also note, gamers, 60 FPS camera
60
there for
FPS,
you guys.
yeah.
Just for you guys.
It's not the same camera.
Now,
oh, we got a battery right away.
The worst thing in the last game was bed hiding.
Oh, we're still going to have that, and actually this time it's going to be fully analog. So the first game it was digital. You were either under the bed or
you weren't.
Yeah, exactly. This one you're more in control of your movements, but it also means that you may not be fully hidden. Maybe your legs.
Don't tell me.
Oh, that first one freaked me out.
They know you're there.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I'm so excited to play this. So, I mean, like, and this character's coming in with no previous knowledge of what has happened. So, as a player, we sort of have this unique, like, okay, we know what this game is going to deliver, but we also get to experience the fact that the player, or the character, right, that we play.
Yeah, that's something that's really important to us. I think it helps immersion to know as much as your character, as little as your character, and discover everything at the same time. And actually, one difference is in this game, the character is going to talk.
Okay.
So it's not going to be like he's always talking all the time. No, we don't want the player to go shut the hell up.
Right.
But we're using it as a narrative tool to give more information to the player.
Do you feel like that gave you guys a bit more freedom to tell the story you wanted to tell? Was that limiting in Outlast 1?
Yeah, I mean, from the first Outlast to the DLC, we worked harder on the story, and people seem to enjoy it. So this time we're going with a very much deeper storyline. And the first one was more like very in-your-face visual horror.
Right.
We're still going to do that, but we wanted to add layers of depth and really mess with the player's mind.
I also noticed the camera had a decibel reader on it, and I see that, I'm like, well, there's no way that's not going to come into play.
Yeah, no.
Oh my God. I can't wait to. I can't wait to not be able to see anything, and then
use the sound.
Yes, exactly. Are there any? Sorry, I've been hogging.
I just want to know. It's all good. It's all good.
So excited.
I know. I feel you. I played through the first game, and I absolutely loved it. Without giving away too much detail, is it going to push the limits of, like, well, not only fear, but like I don't know, like push the envelope of a mature enjoyment?
Yeah, I mean, there are some things we're going to do in the game that, as far as I know, nobody has done before, and I'm really eager to see how people are going to react to those.
Because I remember the first one, I was talking to you backstage about the first one. There was a couple moments where I was not only scared, but there was a couple moments where I was like, oh no!
Yeah.
No, we like to make players suffer.
Good. Oh my God, there it is. There's something that. There we go.
Yeah, you're gonna definitely
ask and you shall receive.
I mean, between Outlast, we had not only, like you mentioned, in-your-face visceral scares, a deep and rich environment that had a lot of ambience to it. One of my favorite, and literally the reason why I felt like it deserved Game of the Year that year, is like there is specifically a chase sequence that is almost orchestrated in this way where I remember there's a giant gap. You know exactly probably where I'm talking about, but there's like a giant gap, and I felt like I was actually directing this movie that you put me into, in which like I was scared shitless, running down this hallway, hurtling over things, and then I remember looking back, and perfectly as I look back, this guy comes at me, and I actually take 2 steps back because I didn't think I could make that jump, and then made the jump. But it was that design that, you know, that like really put me in the place. Do you feel like immersion is certainly going to take this game to the next level?
Yeah, I think it's the most important thing. And on our side as designers, it means that we have to cover every possible situation. So it means a lot of scripting, but I think those little things, those little details, like you just said, pay off.
In the water!
Oh, no way.
Oh, hide in the water.
No way.
And it's very clean water, as you can see.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Don't move, don't move, don't move.
I'm not the biggest fan of water. He can hold his breath for a while. I'm a little concerned here.
All right.
What?
Bubbles are coming.
Yeah. So, I mean, fans have been waiting for quite a long time for the sequel. Do we have a release date yet?
On our side, we'll get the game done this fall.
Good. Okay.
But depending on when exactly it gets done, we'll see if we have time to release it before the holidays.
Sure.
It has to be afterwards.
Okay. So you're going to keep us on the edge of our seats, but that's okay. We're very excited about everything the game is going to bring. And, you know, I also had to ask, from a design perspective, while the outdoors probably gives you a little bit more freedom, it means that the player also has like more freedom. It's not just that hallway or that hallway.
Yeah. It's probably the part that was the most work for us.
Okay.
Because the first one was mostly about running from one guy in a one corridor, and we're still going to have that, but we wanted to mix it up as much as we can so that it doesn't feel repetitive. So we worked for about a year on making those open environments feel as scary as one corridor, and I think it paid off. I mean, the way based on the reaction I'm seeing so far, people are jumping and screaming despite the noise and the light. So it's really satisfying for us.
You can always go right with the cornfield too. Like that's pretty.
Yeah,
the lighting also, just everything is great.
Yeah, Children of the Corn was a.
Yeah, that was it's from my home state, Nebraska, actually. Tyler C. Skate, there we go, via Twitter. Outlast 2 looks next level, and I agree. I absolutely cannot wait to play this game. Anything else that you know you guys have been talking to fans about, or that you want the fans to know about as we prep for this release?
Well, I mean, like I said a bit earlier, we're really trying to create something that the village is the starting point, but it's not the whole game. The whole game doesn't take place in the village. And it's going to feel more like a journey, kind of like Heart of Darkness or Apocalypse Now. The first game was more about you're stuck in this place and you have to go around and find the exit. This time you have to find your wife, and it's going to feel more like a journey.
Okay.
And that journey will take you into madness.
You just jumped in a barrel and you're hiding in a barrel. Who is playing this? You keep moving. You don't stop. Oh my God! And then you get that awful red battery flash.
Power very rough against us.
We must rise complacently. There's no enemy on the outside.
Not forget us forever. Take us so long.
The club, the fist, it's all you've got. God rejoices in the spilling of wicked blood. Lynn! Lynn? Lynn! 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 Hello? I'm lost and hurt. Is anybody there? Please.
Lynn. No.
away all that I've been wrong today. Help me every day to be gentle, gentle, more like thee.
And there followed an angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the smoke of their torment ascends forever and ever. Then I looked, and lo, a Lamb stood on the Mount Zion, saying with a loud voice, Fear